Yo, what's up, guys? It's SFA05 here again. This time I'm going to bring you Jungle Skarner. If you're wondering why Skarner, it's because I think Skarner is really overpowered, and that's like not just my opinion. That's a lot of people's opinions. Anyways, I'm just not gonna try and create any controversy here. I'm just gonna say he's really good. He's one of the top picks. If you think you want to carry your team, Jungle Skarner or Jungle Rammus, Jungle Udyr, Jungle Lee Sin, any of those. I just started Wolves with a Regrowth Pendant and a Health Pot because I'm going to build to a Philo Stone since I'm going to be giving away all my blues after my first, of course. So just level up your Q first, spam your Q, ask them for help with Wolves just so you can hurry up the jungle route. Shouldn't take you that long to kill off the Wolves because of your AoE. Anyways, ask for the leash of blue. This Alistar's going to help me out a little bit and QA after. Yeah, I got a pretty strong leash, so this shouldn't be that hard. You can see these guys are heading down there, so Fane and Alice are going to set up for the first blood here. And I'm watching this while I jungle. Normally I would go to Raves, but there's a lot of action here, and I expect Lee Sin to be on his way down because Lee Sin started red. So I'm making my way over there just to protect him from Lee Sin. And soon enough, he should be popping up. Yeah, because Vayne just picked up another kill, so Lee Sin wants to show his presence. So I'm going to butt fuck him right here. That complete butt fuck. Look at this butt fuck. There's a level 2 I get my E because it heals me up a little bit, and it's a little bit extra damage source. And I wouldn't have gotten that kill there if it wasn't for the E. A lot of people just decide to go straight for the shield. I believe E is a better level 2 choice. Although I agree that the shield is overall better. Just not for level 2 for me. Of course, the shield level 2 works perfectly fine as well. As I said, he's OP. You can really do anything with him. But it gives you a little bit more sustain, a little bit more damage because it heals you. And it does like 80 damage. And it has range as well. And if you manage to catch somebody with your E when they're no health, it'll proc the red buff afterwards to do extra damage. So it's like a miniature ignite. You'll see me later on get a kill. Anyways, level 1 Q, level 2 E, level 3 Q again, level 4 I start building my shield, which is W. So prioritizing skills. It's going to be ultimate first, because of course it's going to pull somebody and change the fight. I get my Q. I prioritize my Q second because it's my main source of damage and my most useful ability, really, other than my ulti, of course. And then my shield, because the shield gives you movement speed, attack speed, obviously gives you a lasting shield, and it also makes the Q effect better. And I see Gangplank's here. What I don't know is that Lee Sin's right in the woods right here. But either way, I'm level 3 and I have double buff, so I should be able to beat Lee Sin. Yeah, Lee Sin's right there. So I'm just going to start fighting him until Gangplank comes in. Gangplank's the main target on this one. I use my E on both of them so I can heal whenever I Q. And we got to kill. The red buff proc that kill, by the way. So I land another E on him. I might be able to get my health back. Yeah, I got my health back. Watch this, 33 health from that. So you know the usefulness from E. Another 30 health from that. So I'd be 60 health down right now if it wasn't for the E. And I would have been dead. Lee Sin would have killed me if it wasn't for the E. So yeah, that's why I get E level 2. Q is really useful. If you didn't notice, I was slowing him. And I was basically making it so Pantheon could get a bunch of free hits on him. And because of that, we killed Lee Sin, and I didn't manage to die. So I'm pretty low now. I could afford a Philo Stone, which is what you usually go for first, after your Regrowth Pendant, of course. So I'm just going to tell you items now, what to build. I'm trying to do this really quick, by the way, because I have this new program, and it does like 10 minutes recording each time, and I don't want to forget to press record again. Anyway, so after, of course, my Philo Stone, I'm going to build boots. And after boots, I'm going to build Heart of Gold. I get double GP per 5 because it gives you a lot of money for mid-game or late game. The Heart of Gold can build into Radiant's Omen, which is pretty useful for kiting. And the Philo Stone, I will be building into Shrelia's. I always build that up. It's situational with Radiant's Omen, but I mean, if you have the Heart of Gold, you may as well finish building it. There's Wolves, of course. It's the same route as any other jungler, really. It's blue, Wolves, blue, Raves, Golems, red. But this time I had red buff from killing Lee Sin, so I didn't have to kill it. And I was pretty low after that fight. So head back around the jungle. You want to farm up really hard. I have a lead on Lee Sin right now. I have 2 kills, an assist, and I'm pretty sure I'm out farming him. Let's see. I'm probably gonna buy Heart of Golden boots right now because I have the gold for it. So for my level 2 boots, I will be building Merc Treads. They have GP Slow, Ergot, Suppress, Sirocco Silence, RE, Charm, and all of that CC. Usually always going for Merc Treads because you're going to be in the front of the fight and you're going to be pulling people in, and you don't want to get CC'd while you CC them because that sort of makes you useless. As our bottom feeds a little bit, but it's fine because we got that triple kill earlier. And I'm going to come in for the gank here, force Ari to flash. Pantheon teleported it. Anyways, I'm quicker than Ari. Even if she has that jump, I'm quicker than her. The W makes it too quick. The Q makes it so they can't get away at all. She's ignited here. Just keep Qing and auto-attacking. The importance of Skarner is his auto-attack passive. Of course, his level 6 ultimate is beautiful, but I mean, from his passive, you can just auto-attack somebody and Q them, and you'll kill them. So, items like Sheen work very well. Cooldown reduction, attack speed works very well. So, I'm going to tell you how to finish building, then I'll tell you what to do with your ultimate. So, I'm going to leave the video a little bit slower here. I'm not going to speed it up just so I can finish my thoughts. Blue buff, by the way, give it away every single time to your mid, unless they don't use blue buff. If they're like, I don't know, if they're really Jewish with their mana, then I guess you don't have to give it to them. But I always give it to them. I want my lane to win. I don't want to be greedy. So I get the Philo Stone and I just give them blue buffs. Anyways, what am I building? Merc Treads, of course, I'm going to be building. Heart of Gold's situational, whether or not to keep building that up, but it's really useful to build up. I'm building my Philo Stone into Shirelia's Reverie. So you get the Kindle Gem next, after your Sheen, of course. You get your Sheen after your Merc Treads, and then Kindle Gem, which gives you 10% cooldown and extra health, and 550 gold more for your Shirelia's Reverie, basically. So once you get the Kindle Gem, it becomes really situational. If you're doing really well, you can just go ahead and build it into Shirelia's, or you can go for a Glacial Shroud, which is what builds into the Frozen Heart, if you are aware. You can get that by building a Chain Vest,